was a sunny day anyway. So why should we complain? It was a sunny day anyway. So why should we complain?
All right, and thank you, Ryan. Welcome to the Thunder and Lightning podcast. I'm Thunder.
I'm Lightning.
How are you? Nope, that's not how we do it. This is the Thunder and Lightning podcast. If there's ever fucking doubt,
Should be saying it on your screen right now.
we don't have. Yes, yeah. We don't have a guest this week, but next week, get
Next
ready for fucking
week.
guest palooza. Maybe
Yeah.
I'm not sure anymore.
Yeah. Minimum 30 or 40 guests. It's going to be insane. I can't wait.
We have the entirety of the Baja Men
Yes.
as one guest. They're going to be on one mic. I'm going to have my own mic so I can watch the
And I'll be
ones
sharing
and
with
twos.
them.
Yeah.
Kelsey and Catherine will be on next week. Just 2 guests next week.
Yeah.
They'll have their own microphones.
Yes. Very exciting stuff. Let's talk about Oregon Trail.
Yes. How insane of a week was that?
Dude, I said it a bunch in the episode, but I'm so happy that it went that good.
Oh, yeah.
Like that game, I'm not I wasn't talking it up. That game usually throws a bunch of shit at you.
And it did with us. We just got around it.
Yeah, we lost a person immediately.
Yes, let us not forget. Actually, can you queue up taps real quick? Give us a few seconds. Yes,
Okay,
yes.
all right.
But he did. I know we just played taps, but he didn't die. He has his own family. He started his
skull and crossbones.
He started his own. He's dead to the party. See, I've been thinking about this all week.
Okay.
He's dead to the
Yeah,
party.
because you have actually been watching these episodes.
Yeah, for the first time ever.
You're very vocal about not watching, never looking backward and not watching any of the episodes.
No, but I have been watching this. It was just so amazing. I can't believe we did it.
Yeah, me either.
And I wanted to watch and see if there was a specific instance where it was oh, they're gonna. This is the moment, the make or break. We either die or. And I'm gonna be honest. I'm only on episode 2.
Yeah.
But I'm sure I'm gonna find something.
No, I've had. So, since we've played that, I've played it again myself and beat it. I did.
Oh, did you really?
Yeah. After we played it, because we played it on not my original account.
Right.
So I wanted to unlock Halloween mode on my account. And I've done that. At first try, which was cool. After you and me trying
that's
it,
pretty cool.
my next attempt, I beat it. That's the other crazy part. The end of that game is so unique from the rest of the game.
Oh yeah.
And that was the first time I'd done it live on camera.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. We caught a cool moment in making that Let's Play.
Yeah.
Honest to God, that when we made it to the end, that last episode, to us it was all one episode, by the way. We filmed that start to finish, if you couldn't tell.
Yeah.
I remember sitting there thinking, I was like, this feeling, oh my God, we captured this feeling. Before we had the show, whenever situations like that would happen, you and I'd think, oh, I wish somebody got this on camera.
Yeah, dude, that's been my headspace for the last couple years.
Yeah.
Of oh man, I wish I was experiencing this game for the first time in front of people.
Yeah.
And
we did it, and it was just really cool.
It was really cool. Because here's the thing, so I talk about this a little in the episode, but I'm going to get into it now. So I got this game from I went to PAX East, and I got this game from a limited runs game blind box.
Yeah.
So for those of you who don't know what that is, I literally, for $25, I bought a box that just said, basically it just said game on it. And it's it could be any game. And what really sold me on this one is that it could have been any game from limited runs back catalog.
Yeah.
So any game they've ever limited run, it could be one of those games. So I got one, I opened it up, it was Oregon Trail, and I was kind of not excited because I've heard of Oregon Trail, and I just assumed it was going to be boring, and I saw a Let's Play of it once, it didn't impress me, and I was just oh, well. And then I bought 2 more, and I got Volume, which didn't look great, and then I got Neurovoider, which looked awesome. I was oh, okay, now I'm good, I'm going to stop buying them. Volume and Neurovoider are both okay, they're good games, but not as good as Oregon Trail.
Honestly, I kind of want to buy the game for myself now that we played it.
Dude, like I said, it's $10 for the
Yeah.
version I have. Oh, also
I
Halloween.
also want to get Night Trap, but that's a different story.
That's a little harder to get, I think. I don't think it's digital. It might be though. I'm not sure. Halloween mode, by the way, all it does is it replaces the campfire with a jack-o'-lantern.
Oh
That's
yeah, you're
literally
telling me
all
that.
it does, as far as I
Yeah.
can tell. I didn't play a full Halloween mode run, but like I can only assume it doesn't do much other than that.
Good.
But yeah, no, that was great. Like we said in Earthbound episode 7, I think that's our favorite week we've done yet.
Oh yeah, I'm kind of, because we just literally recorded an episode of Earthbound. I'm kind of blanking on what happens in that episode, but
Oh, it's the one where we fight Master Belch.
oh yeah,
Where-
that was
where-
a good
when
one.
we're waiting at the waterfall, I put up the podcast
Oh,
logo.
yeah,
and
yeah,
we,
yeah.
we talked about like the
Right,
show
we had a
and
mini
stuff.
podcast in.
Yeah. Welcome to the big show. Welcome to the real podcast.
Yeah, I'm Lightning.
And I'm Lightning. But yeah, what else was this week?
Was it Night Trap? No, Night Trap's already up.
No, it's Super Mario Kart.
Oh, the original. Oh
Yeah,
yeah.
yeah.
You didn't quite have as much
Well,
fun on that
I
one.
mean, in my defense, I was given false information. I said, "How do you drift?" and you said you don't.
in my defense, I haven't played that game in a lot of years, but you are correct.
No, I know, and you said that, but like, I feel like
I'm gonna be honest. I don't think I've ever drifted in that game my
yeah,
entire
you
life.
should start. It's pretty dope.
I can't believe they thought of that concept right from the
I'm
get-go.
pretty sure Super Mario Kart is like it has to be the first game with drifting, right?
That's what I'm
In
saying.
that capacity.
That's what I'm saying. I think so. Okay, you know what? Too, that button makes a lot more sense now. It was like hop. It kind of sucks.
That's what it does in every other Mario Kart. It hops if you press it, and it
Yeah, I know,
it
but
drifts if you
I guess I never put two and two together. But
yeah.
I honestly, I think we played the two wrong levels.
What do
I
you
think
mean?
Mushroom Cup would have been the one,
Okay.
but
I mean, I can only
Regardless.
assume it's easier.
yeah,
Also, like if we do play that again, which I'd be hard pressed to play that game again, but we should do battle mode because like that's
Yeah,
the
we never
mode
did
that like
get around to
everybody
battle mode.
likes in that game. Like
Yeah.
whenever people are like, "Let's play Mario Kart," they're always like they always want to do battle mode.
yeah.
And like whenever they fuck up battle mode, people get like super upset about that. But yeah, how was your week? Your real life week.
My real life week, not my video game week.
You had a concert this time.
I did. Oh God, we're gonna talk about that.
We don't have to, but
No,
we
we can
talked
talk
for,
about it.
for my concert a bit last time. But
Yeah.
this time you had one.
Yeah, I had a chorus concert. I don't normally sing, but I did that night. Funny enough, if you showed up to that concert, this was for school, by the way. This isn't like a band-related thing or anything.
Oh right.
This
yeah.
was, as I'm sure everybody on the face of the planet that's heard this podcast knows, or show in general, Anthony and I are both music majors. We're
Yeah.
finishing up, hopefully this semester, God willing.
Hopefully in
School's
a couple
trying to
weeks.
screw us at every corner.
Every single goddamn corner.
And I kind of want to get into that, but anyways,
I feel like we shouldn't just
Yeah,
because we
I-
keep complaining about it. I don't want to.
no, I agree.
I don't want people to jump off because of the.
No. I'm with you on that.
Yeah.
But so this was a school deal. But funny enough, you showed up. I sang in the first chorus, and the singer for my band, Logan, was in the second
Yeah,
chorus,
yeah.
which is kind of funny.
No, Chris doesn't sing in Set the Nation. Wink.
You're not lying to him. You wink. You're not really lying to him.
Yeah, no, he's never sang before. Wink.
Oh, except that one time. Oh, I see
Except
what
those
he's doing.
3 or 4 times.
Okay, all right.
You big poser.
Anyways, so it was like classical music. We had a folder.
Sorry to cut you off. Can I have my phone, please?
All
It's
right.
like where you are. Oh Christ! Thank you.
He caught it. That had to have been a 90-mile-an-hour throw.
There was
And
no
he caught
throw.
it. He
There was
spun
no
it around
catch.
on his finger. They don't know. Anyways, so this, can you tell me this? Actually, you run the music resource center at
Yes,
the
I
school.
do.
Why don't at least the choral music? Why isn't it stapled?
Oh, I don't know.
Okay, thank you.
I mean, it's not my job to staple it for sure.
No, I know, but
It's
nobody
the-
staples it.
It's the manufacturer's job to staple it. Maybe it is my job to staple it. Like technically,
I feel like I've been told by some. I didn't use his last name. Doesn't matter. Don't even know what his position is. I'll never use that name again. Sorry. I've been told by him that
your professor.
yeah, that I feel like he told me at some point not to staple the music. Here's where it would come in real handy.
Exhibit A.
So we're on stage, and I'm a bit of a bigger guy, and we're on risers, and I have like just so much room for my music. One of my loose pieces of sheet music starts like falling to the side, and I'm like, oh, I gotta catch it, but I gotta read, but I gotta catch it, and so I try to catch it, and somehow or another, it flies off, falls into this girl's arms in front of me, and I was like, oh, and I just kind of reach down and grab it, and I can't stress enough, this girl, the whole class, I mean, I guess I'm a bit older, and there are a couple of younger kids in there, but they just shown little to no respect for the professor, talk over him, yell, honest to God, it felt like I was in high school. I
Which,
have a
like,
hard
wouldn't
time.
be a big deal, except this is a music class, and
Exactly.
like, you kind of have to pay attention.
Exactly.
If you're gonna like learn enough to be good in time for the concert.
It's just a bunch of people who either think, a lot of non-majors who are like, oh, I'm good enough to be in there, and you know, I don't need to pay attention, or a bunch of kids who think it's an easy A. But so she, you know, they just joke around, fool around the whole semester, and that was an honest to God innocent mistake I had that could happen to anybody, and it happens sometimes. If your music's loose like that, which I prefer it not to be, but it was, that's gonna happen. It happened to somebody the day before while we were rehearsing. So I grab it, and after the song, I was like, oh, I'm so sorry. And she gave me the coldest, like, slow head nod, like, sure, whatever. And I was just like, all right.
Very out of character. Very like, I'm on a stage, so
Yeah.
I'm gonna act like this
Very
now.
elitist.
Yeah.
Like, how dare you make a mistake? And I like Kelsey said, I joined the audience for the second chorus afterwards, and I was talking to Kelsey, and I was like, can you believe that? And she was like, well, you did embarrass her. And I was like, oh, yeah. She was the one who was embarrassed by standing there doing her job, not looking like a fool trying to juggle some music behind her. Yeah, she was the embarrassed one. It was just such an innocent mistake, and she made such a big deal out of it. Friggin' Timber next to me.
Yeah.
It falls in her arms, and he goes, nice catch, in the middle of the piece. It was just, that was ridiculous.
The concert was pretty good.
It was all right, yeah.
It was pretty good. They did this cool thing where they did an Echo song. I think it was just called Echo song.
Yeah.
Where the
In
chorus,
Italian. We sang in German and Italian that night.
That's cool. Not Latin. No Latin.
No, we didn't do any Latin.
Oh,
We
interesting.
didn't. I think the other.
Yeah. Okay. Oh, yeah, because they did whatever.
Yeah.
No, but it was like you guys sing and then the chamber singers sing, but the way you
The
guys
same
did
piece.
it, the same piece,
Yeah.
yeah. And the way you guys did it is the chamber singers were in the back of the recital hall, which
Yeah.
was cool.
You know what's interesting about that? Our buddy Richard, we actually just talked about him on the last Earthbound because we might go bowling after this. He was in my chorus.
Yeah.
He also runs like the recital hall.
Yeah.
So when
He's concert manager is
Yeah.
what the position is called.
So I don't know what he did or how he did it, but when the chamber singers went into the back of the room, he had to turn the lights on from the stage somehow. Because they had lights on them, the chamber singers in the
Yeah.
back of the hall. Those lights weren't on the whole time.
Oh, how did he do
I don't.
that?
He was standing
must
a
have had
person away from me,
He
and I
must have
couldn't
had
tell
someone
you.
else do it.
I don't know. He doesn't let people touch that iPad of his.
Oh,
He's
you're
very-
right. It's on an iPad.
Yeah.
So he could have. That's crazy.
He's very good at what he does.
Yeah. I mean, yeah. I'll definitely say that about him.
But yeah, besides that, I mean, it'd just be a lot of complaining about school. We're at that point in the semester.
Yeah.
So
don't
I won't.
talk about Comic-Con yet because I'm going to bring that up during the news.
Ah,
section.
yes. Okay, good. Oh, I forgot. Oh, 2 weeks in a row. I'm just gonna be steamed.
Probably 5 or 6 at this point. My week was...
Yeah. How was your week?
It was, I don't know. It was okay. I didn't really do much. I've been playing a lot of Mortal Kombat, but I'm going to talk about that a bit later because it just came out. Mortal Kombat 11. Other than that, yeah, kind of a boring week for me. Kind of just haven't done anything. Been focusing on like getting ready for like a bunch of different like tests and stuff.
Yeah.
So
I feel like we're both in the same position.
yeah. Yeah, that's about it for me.
Wow. Okay.
I didn't really do. I don't know. I didn't really do anything.
No, that's fair. On to news.
Yes. I didn't write anything down for news.
I mean, I know what I'm gonna talk about.
But before we get into that, is there anything else that happened? that you can
Endgame
think
came
of?
out this week.
Oh yeah, Endgame did come out.
Technically, oh no, we smartened up. This is gonna be this week.
Yeah, this is coming out 2 days from
Yeah.
recording this. So yeah, Endgame is out now. We have not seen it yet.
We're gonna see it next week.
Yeah. We're gonna
So
try our
get ready
best
for
to-
cinematic relief of that.
Yeah, in like a month.
I'm sure we'll figure something out
What do you mean?
to get that. I feel like having that up now would be.
Should we? Well, I was thinking about that because they're a week off, right? It's like cinematic
Yeah.
relief and then almost fancy. So next time cinematic relief is going to be up would be a week from Wednesday, and it was going to be our favorite movies.
I say we push that
we
back.
switch them,
Yeah.
but then we have 2 Marvel review movies back to back. You think people aren't going to care?
No, I mean they came out that way.
Yeah.
That's not our fault.
Okay.
Captain
yeah.
Marvel came out last month.
Okay.
Endgame came out this month.
I'm glad you brought that up. I meant to mention that to you.
And now you all know.
And now yeah. So if the schedule doesn't end up that way, then just know that I messed it up. I'm gonna buy a new laptop soon. That's exciting. I don't know what kind, but
See, I'd cheer you on, but I've been hearing that fairy tale.
no,
for
I
a
have
while.
I have like the funds.
Okay.
Now.
Wow, we're finally. You know what? Can you take a nice picture of the laptop you have now? Maybe put a couple of them up there so people can know just how badly you need a new one.
I'll take a shot that makes it look really good, and then I'll show the battle damage that thing has gone through. There's a picture can't capture how fucking slow that thing boots
Oh, I
up.
know.
And like how if I try to even like have a web browser and a Word doc open at the same time, it fucking like explodes.
You could take a video with your phone, put it up there.
I don't know if I'm gonna do that.
Okay, that's fair.
I don't know if I'm gonna
The pictures would be good
do
enough.
all that work. But we are recording this a bit early, so I have a bit of time to edit this one. News.
Yes.
Nope. Nope. I'll save it for the Game of Thrones one. Never mind.
Oh,
Um,
okay.
I'll say it now. Everyone, on our Game of Thrones episode, I brought up the Arya Stark sex scene, and I feel like I did a pretty good job of keeping it like not weird. I just brought up the fact that I thought it didn't play
Yeah.
well with her character, and I wasn't being weird
We
about it.
analyzed
And
it.
then the entire internet was like, ooh, the girl had sex. And
Yeah.
like, every day I see a new article that's like, what her parents think about it, what her coworkers think about it. And it's like, stop making it
Yeah.
weird. It wasn't weird. It's Game of Thrones. Sex is going to happen. It happens all the time. Stop making it weird.
I'm with you on that. It's like she finally had her moment. She's come of age. We analyzed it. We didn't even I feel like we did a very good professional
That's
job
the
at
thing.
talking
When I
about
brought it
that
up, I
scene.
wasn't like, oh, and she finally took her clothes off. I legitimately wanted to talk about how I thought it didn't fit her character. And like I tried to do it like bring up that topic in a respectful way, and then the entire internet was like, boobs, right?
It wasn't even of all of the sex scenes in this show. It was pretty tame.
Yeah.
They
yeah.
didn't show anything.
Right, yeah.
Like a little bit of her
I mean,
butt.
they showed a
but
butt,
like,
but like,
yeah.
yeah. I don't know. That upset me. Taylor Swift's got a new song. That's news.
Sure.
It's called Me. It's with Brendan Urie from Panic at the Disco, and it's like my new favorite song. I've listened to it 9 times today.
Oh God. Okay.
She did it again, man. I don't know what to tell you. Buzz off.
Whatever. Okay.
So Boston Comic Con
Oh, here we go.
on Twitter and Facebook and probably Instagram, they tweeted something to the effect of,
Can we actually? I might take a screenshot of it. Can we put it? Can we get it on the show?
maybe, yeah.
The one I think you're going to talk about the first one,
I was
right?
going to talk about all of them.
Oh, okay.
And, like, talk about the history of this tragic event.
Oh, you know what? Yeah.
They tweeted, because they had that whole mess up with Rainn Wilson that we talked about. And then I guess to make up for that, sort of, they didn't like say that, but like to make up for that, they were like, hey, Thursday, huge announcement. There's going to be teasers Tuesday and Wednesday. You won't be disappointed, is what they said.
Yep.
So Tuesday rolls around, and it's a picture of the words #Avenge the Fallen.
Mm-hmm.
And I was like, okay, clearly it's someone from Endgame or Infinity War or somebody who, spoiler alert for Infinity War, someone who died at the end. Maybe because it's #Avenge the Fallen, it's someone who didn't die. And then Wednesday rolls around.
Well, hold on. Can we talk about, because you and I had some pretty in-depth conversations about
Right, so
our expectations.
Our obviously we had the people that we like hoped it was, but like our chief thought was like, what is his name? What is his actual name? Chris Evans, the guy
Yeah.
who plays Captain America, is from around here and is like, in theory, done playing Captain
Yeah.
America. So he's like got some free like con travel time. So we were like, that would be so cool. Also, like, that's Mr. Avenger. Like, I definitely wouldn't be disappointed at that.
My big deal was, so they made a bold statement.
Which is, you will not be
You
disappointed.
will not be
Which,
disappointed.
before we knew it was an Avenger, I made the comment like, you can't fucking say that because
Yeah.
like, if it's a Star Trek dude, I will be disappointed
Right.
because I've never fucking seen Star Trek.
Right.
Not that I hate Star Trek,
This
I've
was-
just never seen it.
This was a blanketed statement, which means anybody who's going to Comic-Con should be bonkers about who this person is going to be.
Right.
Then they said it was an Avenger, and I said, ooh, okay, they're not wrong.
Right.
They're so far the path has been going
Yeah.
right.
There is so many actors and actresses to choose from that I won't be disappointed.
Right. And
Benedict Cumberbatch,
Well,
Brie Larson,
right.
Tom Holland, like,
And here's the thing. You just said to me the three where I would have been like, I'm excited. I'm still not quite as excited as I would have been if it was Robert Downey Jr., Chris Evans, I'm blanking on the Hulk.
Bruce Banner?
Yeah.
No, what the fuck's his name? Mark Ruffalo.
Mark Ruffalo, Chris Hemsworth.
Chris Pratt.
Sure. Oh God, I'd love to meet Chris Pratt. But I'm just saying, even beyond him, to me, he's still a secondary character. I'm saying they said Avengers, so
Well,
I'm thinking.
they said no. What they said is #Avenge
True,
the Fallen, which
true.
implies
Oh,
to
right,
me
right.
that it's going to be someone from Endgame,
Right, exactly. I just
which is arguably like all the big ones.
right. Well,
There's-
so to me, if it wasn't one of them, there was going to be a little bit of me that was disappointed.
They picked the worst one.
No, I know. No, they didn't.
They picked like the second
Yes.
worst one. You specifically said, I hope it's not Anthony Mackie, the
Yeah.
guy who plays the Falcon. And I was like, that would suck. And like, the one they picked was Sebastian Stan, the guy
Yeah.
who plays Bucky. And like, I would even be more excited for Anthony Mackie. Like, I was just like, and like, the thing I don't get, like, you and I were disappointed, and I feel like rightfully so, and we can get into that in a sec, but like, all the comments were like, oh, fuck yeah, I love
I
him,
know.
can't wait. There was one comment that I saw, which was like my mood to a T. It was just like, it was all lowercase, no punctuation, that's it.
Good. Good.
No, it said, is that all? That's what it was.
Good.
Is that all?
Also, love to tell you about all the other characters they've announced, but they haven't.
Oh my god, yeah.
So far we're up to
Six people.
Six people.
6 dudes.
Can we talk about how many Dallas Comic-Con had?
Yeah, I mean, Dallas Comic-Con had like over 30 or
Yeah.
40, but like that's comparative to how many Boston Comic-Con had last year. They're just, for some reason, taking their time announcing them, or they
Just don't have
anybody in the...
Which you and I, as fans of Boston Comic-Con, Boston Fan Expo, in case we want to get specific,
Fan Expo Boston.
Fan Expo Boston. Oh God, where was I going with that? I screwed up the name and then I got all skittish.
I don't know.
it's disappointing. And you and I. That's where I was going with it. You and I shouldn't be thinking like that. The fact that we're
Right.
wondering if they have people or not isn't okay. There's no reason for us to think that. Honestly, day after Fan Expo Boston 2018, if they had people, they should have already been telling us about it.
They did that like a week after 2017 ended. They announced Michael J. Fox for the next one.
Right. It's just
And like it doesn't
it's
need to
scary.
be that, but like usually we have the number of guest announcements that we have right now is usually the number we have before Christmas.
Right.
And then after Christmas there's like a slew of like each week it's like here's a dude from the Arrow show, here's a dude from Jessica Jones, here's 3 voice actors.
I just want them to be honest about it. Like, stop pretending like this isn't weird. You're being weird, Boston Comic-Con.
To correct us, there's technically 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 8 if you count the 2 Transformers that are going to be
Are
there.
they actually going to be there, though? I
Yeah.
thought we found out it was, like, last year's deal or something.
What do you mean? Like, what do you mean?
I thought that information was old. I thought that was from, like, 2018.
No, I checked the site. They were up
Oh,
on the
okay,
site. So.
okay. So, yeah, okay.
No, it was
so
the,
there's
the old information was the comic creators.
Oh, right.
They haven't even updated that page yet. But yeah, that's it. Where they announced one Avenger and it was Bucky, and I don't care.
Nobody-
like
nobody
you,
really
You
cares.
brought it up. You brought it up the most. Like even in the movie that he's named after, the one where he's the main villain, he's still like a bit character that
Yeah.
you don't really like. I don't get. That's what I don't get specifically about the Marvel fan community. I hate the word fandom. There's a bunch of people who like care about the weirdest characters. And like obviously to each their own, but like whenever someone's like oh man, spoiler alert for Infinity War. If someone came up to me and was like, "Oh, I'm just really upset that Scarlet Witch died." I'd be like, "Are you?"
Yeah.
Cuz she's kind of annoying and she's in like 4 scenes in 3 movies.
Yeah.
Like one of the movies she's practically the main character and she's like not in the movie at
Yeah.
all. Like I don't there's so many characters to like that you could cling on to as a fan that I just like there's some of them that I just assumed we were all in cahoots that they suck.
And he's kind of one of them.
He's kind of he's the
He's neutral.
Here's the thing, like
just
I
don't
feel
care.
like his character that's the thing. You don't care, I don't care. I feel like his character has the potential to have something interesting, but like he's been in 4 movies if you count the after credits sequence in Black Panther, which I don't, and he's like always a bit
Yeah.
character.
And
like he's like I haven't seen Endgame. I can only assume he's not going to be in that movie that much.
right.
So I don't know why.
And
I don't know why. Sorry to cut you off.
No, it's okay.
I don't know why you said I won't be disappointed. That
'Cause
was
I am.
stupid.
Because I very much so am.
Because I kind of am. I don't know why they marketed it like that. Like it was Endgame themed. If it was going to be someone who kicked it in Infinity War.
Yeah.
So I don't.
One last thing we haven't really mentioned about this so far. It seems like they're gearing him up to be the big guy this year too.
I don't know about
You don't.
that.
You're not sure. I'd like to think he's not. I'd like to think this isn't their
No, I don't.
top guy.
I don't think so.
Okay.
I think Sebastian Stan is as famous, if not equally as famous as Zachary Levi. So I feel like
Right. Okay. No, you're making me feel better.
I
'cause
genuinely think we're not going to get a big guy this time. Like, because
Wow.
that should already be announced. Because
Yeah.
those tickets, if they do it the way they always do it, are $300.
Right.
And like, if I'm super excited to meet William Shatner and I'm willing to pay $300 for it, that's a decision financially I would have wanted to make 2 months ago.
Right.
Maybe even 3.
Right.
Because Comic-Con is what, 3 months away, 2 months away?
Oh, yeah.
But that's enough complaining about Comic-Con for this.
No, it's never enough.
episode. What, if any, what games have you been playing this week in your personal time?
Charlie and the Chocolate Factory for the
Oh.
GameCube.
All right. Continuing your stretch of way old movie tie-in games.
Yeah.
How's this one?
You know what's funny? Before you say that, next is finishing SpongeBob SquarePants the movie for the GameCube.
I thought you gave up on that because
I did, but I'm going back to it.
what are you going to, you're just going to start
I'm just
over?
gonna No. I have the save. I'm just
Oh, you're
gonna
just
keep
gonna-
trying.
Oh, okay. Hey,
Yeah,
could you do me a favor?
sure.
After you finish Charlie and Chocolate Factory, and after you finish SpongeBob Battle for Bikini Bottom, There's a game you own that I know you've never played. It's called Legend of Zelda Breath of the Wild. I'd really love it if you played it. I know you've played it before, but have you played it?
Okay. I will.
It's hold on, like the greatest game ever made.
It's on the list.
It should have been sooner on the list. You got it for Christmas 2017. It's May 2019.
They don't. Anyways.
They don't know that? They do now, motherfucker.
No, I'm going to come in. I'm going to edit it.
Yeah, I was going to say you edit the podcast if you don't want them to know that. How's Charlie and the fucking Chocolate Factory? Just tell me about it so I can complain about Mortal Kombat.
Okay, all right. It's not that great.
What a build-up for it's not that great. Why isn't it great? I remember it being pretty okay. But I had it for PS2.
It's boring.
Oh. I hate it when my games do that.
Just talk about Mortal Kombat.
No, I mean, is there anything else to say about Charlie and the Chocolate Factory? Does it do that thing where the cutscenes will be just clips from the movie?
No.
Oh, okay.
It's the whole thing is pretty clanky, but it's an old game.
Yeah.
But I expect more out of an N64 game, to be completely honest.
Yeah.
It's also, I don't know if it's the GameCube or some of the games I've been playing, but I can only play it in or at least this was the case at the beginning. I can only play it in half-hour intervals.
How come?
And then it crashes.
Oh, interesting.
Yeah, it hasn't happened the last time I played it, but that was an ongoing thing when I first started.
That's the thing about games like that. Because no one's talking about Charlie and the Chocolate Factory, right? No one's fucking speedrunning Charlie and the Chocolate Factory.
I mean,
if you want to try and lock down a copy, good luck. You got one, and it seems like it's a little beat up. And it's no one's it's just
Again, though, I don't know if it's the GameCube or the game, though, because the GameCube, I've had this happen with a few other games.
Oh, okay.
But it's secondhand. You gave it to me. I appreciate it so much. I might, honestly, if I want to test it on a few more games, if it's the Cube, I'll go have that fixed. That's totally worth fixing. I can only imagine it's a tiny problem.
Yeah.
But it's either that, or I just keep getting really bad used games.
Yeah, I hope it's not the Cube. I mean, I guess I don't know.
I mean, even if it is, it's not a big deal.
Yeah.
I just yawned and talked into the microphone all at once. I'm sorry. I don't know why, and I feel like this has been the last few weeks. I've yawned at everything we do. I'm having a lot of fun.
Okay.
I want to make that clear.
Okay.
I don't know why I'm yawning so much. I think it's just school.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm very tired, but I'm doing it.
Yeah.
So I've been playing Mortal Kombat.
Yes.
So here's the deal.
Mm-hmm.
Today is Friday, April 26th. Okay? When we're recording this podcast is going to go up on the 28th. But right now it's the 26th. And I haven't turned the game on since this morning, but this game has a couple different modes. And there's story mode, which is just you play through the story, and we'll get to that in a sec. Then there's towers. You know how in fighting games, specifically Mortal Kombat, there's a tower. You start at the bottom, you do a bunch of fights, and you either lose or you win. That's what happens when you play an arcade game. There's that, and from those you get rewards, and then with rewards you go to the crypt. So in Mortal Kombat games, the crypt has always been a thing where when the crypt started, it was just you're in a graveyard, and each grave is a chest, essentially, where you pay a sum of money and then you get a skin or a concept art or something. And it's progressed to the point where this one's a full-fledged game. You play as a character and you move around and you walk around and there's a bunch of cool stuff to do. It's really cool. Maybe my favorite part of the game. What the problem that's happening right now is the towers are, 1, too hard, way too hard, and 2, don't give you enough coins or currency or whatever to justify doing them to go back into the crypt and spend your money. There's not enough. There's way too much stuff to open in the crypt, and you don't get that much money from the towers. So it's just a big grind. They said that by the end of the week, so probably tonight, they're gonna roll out a patch that's supposedly gonna fix that, And as an apology, they're going to give us like a big bundle of in-game cash.
Oh,
But
cool.
there's been a lot of reviews for this game that were like, this game's so microtransaction heavy. It's not. And I don't know why people are saying that. It almost has the opposite problem where like I would like if it had more microtransactions. For those of you who don't know, a microtransaction is when you pay real world money to unlock a certain thing like inside a game. So like the NetherRealm has been very open about this, the people who make the game. They don't like microtransactions. The only reason microtransactions in the game is because they're owned by Warner Brothers, and Warner Brothers said put microtransactions in the game. So the way they did them this time, it's really smart. It's on a day rotation. So if you go to the microtransaction store, there's 5 things you can buy for like a bunch of currency, like way more currency than they're worth. And it's never the one you want because it's different every single day. So it almost like dissuades you from using real money. I almost wish that like, let me pay $10 and just give me enough money that I can just unlock the whole crypt. I would totally do that.
Yeah.
Like, just the crypt is its own fucking game. It's super fun. Let me just play through it, unlock everything, get all the things I want. Because the other thing that's shitty about the crypt is that the items aren't random. They said that if you and I both completed the whole crypt, at the end of the day, we'd have all the same items. What is random is the location. Every chest is random where it's going to be.
Okay.
So, like, you and I could open up the same chest in the same location, get 2 totally different things.
Huh.
And that sucks because you can't go online and look up a guide and
Yeah.
just get the ones you want. Like, my character that I've been playing a lot is Cassie Cage, just like I said I would. I'll talk about her in a bit. But if I want to get all the Cassie skins or all the Cassie brutalities, good luck. I'll just go poke around in the crypt and see if I can find it.
Yeah.
That being said, I don't want to just complain about this game. The actual fighting is fucking good. It's so fucking good. It's like NetherRealm has done it again. It's the same game as, it's always been, but it's way different, and it's like better, and it's more smoother, and like they always do this. They add something that makes it like different, and I'm like, I don't know if I'm going to like that, and then I really do. And this time it was the meter they fucked around with the most. And like Mortal Kombat X is different from Injustice 2, which is different from Mortal Kombat 11, and they're all great. Like the fighting is great. So like I guess for a fighting game that's important.
Yeah.
But,
yeah.
like-
I mean, there's the big winner.
So that's cool. But what scares me is these are the same problems I was having with Marvel vs. Capcom Infinite. I was like, the fighting's really good. Everything else kind of sucks though. So I really hope that the changes they're making change it a lot. I do want to talk about the story mode real quick because I've said this before. I don't know if I've said it on our channel, but Mortal Kombat X, the last one, has the greatest story game in any fighting game of all time. I love it so much. I've played it a couple times. It's so good. And this is, for all intents and purposes, the sequel to that. And it's like it's just okay. Here's the thing about the story mode. It was fun. I had fun playing it, but the story itself was not fun, and the ending was bad. The ending just kind of ended. There was no like check-in with all the characters. It
Yeah.
was just like next time on, but next time on is going to be in 4 years. It had a lot to do with time travel. This story mode, for all intents and purposes, was a filler arc of this new like Mortal Kombat canon that we have. And that kind of sucks because we only get to peek in on this story, like I said, every like 4 to 5 years.
Yeah.
So, I don't know. I'm used to NetherRealm bringing it, like Injustice 2, Mortal Kombat X, Mortal Kombat 9. They all have amazing story modes. This one was probably the worst one. It was still good, and I had fun with it. It was probably the worst one. That being said, Cassie Cage is my new favorite Mortal Kombat character of all time. She's so cool. The Mortal Kombat 11 story mode solidified that with me. She's just like, she's practically the main character of the story mode as far as I'm concerned, because that's the way the game frames it, even though they want you to think it's Liu Kang. And she's just so cool. Johnny Cage is annoying, or used to be. Sonya Blade is annoying in the sense that she's like too military. Like she's all serious all the time. And Cassie Cage just has like the best attributes of her father and her mother in terms of attitude and moveset. And she's just like sort of everything I want from this new age of Mortal Kombat.
Okay.
This Mortal Kombat's like the most esportsy a Mortal Kombat has felt. Like the box is right there. Scorpion's on the box. he's not the main character. Like, you could argue who the main character is. Is it Raiden? Is it Liu Kang? Is it Cassie? Is it Sub-Zero? It's not Scorpion.
Yeah.
And Scorpion didn't do a lot in this story mode. It's just like this is the most like, hey, sorry the story mode sucks, but you're not going to play it for that anyways. You're just going to do it for the fighting because this is an esport. Scorpion's on the cover because you know Scorpion because you know Mortal Kombat, and Scorpion is Mortal Kombat.
And
The game is still good, like I said. The fighting of the game, which is like 80%, because it's a fighting game. So the actual fighting, if it was bad, forget it. But the fighting is really, really good, and I really do like it, and I like getting good at it, like I always do with Mortal Kombat games and NetherRealm games. But it almost feels like everything else, all the stuff I really love, is kind of getting put on the back burner. Other than the Crypt, which would be a lot of fun if it wasn't for those issues. So maybe next week I'll have something better to say about it.
It sounds like they're going to patch it up a little bit. So
yeah, they already
Make it a
have.
little bit
So they
better.
were explaining on stream, they have these things, I forget what they were called, but they're basically like soft patches where you don't have to update the game and the version number changes. They'll just like kick you out of whatever tower you're doing and like do a patch, and like you can go back in and it's a little different. And I was watching a streamer and he said that happened. Like he was playing, it was super hard. Him and all his friends got kicked out at the same time. They go back in and it was fine, and it was like actually beatable and kind of fun.
Oh, cool.
But yeah, I watched a stream of the developers and they were literally like way too hard. Didn't mean to do that. There's obviously things in there that are supposed to be hard, like when you fight two characters at once. Those are going to remain hard, but everything else we're going to make a little bit easier.
Yeah.
The worst part is that there's these missiles that like fly from off camera and hit you and like do different things depending on whatever it is.
Yeah.
But up until the soft patch I was talking about, they're unblockable. So literally, like, you'll be playing like a hard mode tower, and like you'll have like two missiles coming at you at once, and a dude and the dude's friend, and it's just like, holy Christ!
Yeah.
Nobody is this good at a fighting game. But yeah, that's it. I am having fun with it. I promise. There's a lot of things that need to be fixed, but it sounds like they're gonna be fixed.
Yeah, no, it sounds like it's a good game and it's gonna get better.
Yeah, I am excited for that like freebie bundle that they're gonna give us. I'm literally like mapping out which chests I'm gonna open next based on how much money we're getting.
Oh, cool.
So I hope they stay true to their word, and I'm sure they will. Yeah, that's what I've been playing. I've been playing Mortal Kombat. I've also been playing Smash Brothers Stage Builder, but I haven't really been playing it the way you're supposed to. I haven't really been building stages. I've just kind of been doing artwork. And it's
They're
like
still pretty good.
yeah, thank you. It like that Stage Builder, like it's almost like they wanted me to do this. Like the Stage Builder. Like,
honestly, I thought you looked up like not a palette, like a how-to on them because they came out really good.
what we're referring to is I made 8-bit sprite art from like old Nintendo games.
See if
and,
you can get pictures of them up on here because they were good.
Yeah, I should be able to because I can. I should be able to. And it what was I saying? Oh yeah, all I did was I looked up a picture of them on my phone. Like I didn't do those off the top of my head, obviously.
Yeah.
But no, I didn't look up like a Smash specific how to. I just the problem that I'm running into is that when you go into grid mode, the smallest square you can make is a 2x2.
Yeah.
And if I could make a 1x1, I could make them way bigger and more intricate.
Okay.
And I've seen people do it, so I think maybe they have a pen and I'm just using my finger. But
yeah, because you can still freestyle it in this game, right? You don't have to go by grid. That was the word I was looking for, by the way. I thought you found a grid of how to make these characters, but you've been making them with a grid though, right? Just a blank grid.
Yeah, because if you shut the grid off, you have like free
right.
penciling.
So you still have that mode. That's what I'm saying. The game still has
yeah, you can
free.
map. You can map. And to a further extent, it had like a make a square. Like you don't have to like draw the square yourself. It's like Microsoft Paint. Like here's a square.
Oh yeah, you showed me that. That's pretty cool.
So it was easier than I thought it was going to be. I saw some of the things that people were doing. I was like, this is insane.
Yeah.
But it was fun.
Cool.
I did one as a test, and then I did a bunch more because it was fun.
Yeah, I hope we can get some of those up on here right now. Here's your place to put them, Anthony.
Okay, cool. Yeah. No, maybe I might. I'm not sure. if
Okay.
I'll be able to. Anything else? We're kind of.
I'm good. I kind of really got to go to the bathroom.
Oh, okay. All right. So I'll make this intro.
Outro.
This outro is fast.
Oh, I'll knock
as
you over.
possible.
Oh, I'll push you out of the way.
Don't. I'll like. There's so much shit that I'll.
No, we
fall
can talk
on
about
doing.
next week though. You.
Oh yeah. Well, yeah. Let's do that. Yeah. Next week is what was this week? This week was
Ratchet-
Oregon Trail.
Oh,
next
oh.
week is Ratchet and Clank.
Yeah, continuing that story.
Yes. What? Oh, the story of Ratchet and Clank. Yeah,
Yes.
I was like, what are you talking about? Yeah, next week is Ratchet and Clank. And Earthbound, obviously. Not sure what Sunday is. We'll figure it out. That's the other thing I meant to mention. I was going to be like, Chris, let me play Mortal Kombat and show some stuff for the Sunday episode. But instead of doing that, I wanted to talk about it on the podcast just because I wouldn't have been as articulate as I was talking about it this time. And I didn't want to sound like I was just complaining. Because I really am enjoying the game.
Yeah.
That wasn't a lie. But yeah, I'm not sure at this point what Sunday is going to be. Oh, let's decide on camera. I mean, on mic. What do you want? What do you want to do on Sunday?
Sneaking.
Oh, we could. Yeah.
Could play sneaking.
But you don't want to save it for.
We
a
could
special
play
moment?
sneaking.
You don't want to save it for a special occasion.
You mean like never? I know what your special occasion is.
No, I mean like.
Like what?
The-
Christmas?
No, like the 10-year anniversary of our Let's Play channel.
No.
Oh shit! It was real laughter for a sec.
We should, by the way, I don't know when this episode comes out, but I was looking at it yesterday. We have like 46 episodes. We should do something special for 100.
Oh,
We should put our mathing skills together and figure out
which one will be.
which one
100?
will be 100.
Well, that depends. When you say we have like 46 videos, are you counting?
No, I'm not. This is just what I saw on our playlist on the channel.
master playlist.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. So when you say our 100th video, you don't mean podcasts. You mean Let's Play.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Yeah, no, we can figure something out. So real talk, like, do you want to do sneaking as a one-off, or do you want to do like?
So here's the deal.
Because okay, what were you gonna say?
We could probably get a week out of Sneak King, but back half of that week is probably going to be us screwing up the same level over and over again.
Yeah, I mean, if we did do a full week, it would probably be like, I just don't want it to be too boring. I feel like it's going to be a lot of the same thing. That game gets really hard really quick.
Yeah, here's the thing.
I feel like,
I want to show it in the best light.
Do you think that we could get a good week out of the first level? And just like persevering and like, all right, our goal is for the whole week we're going to beat the first level.
I think we'll get to the second level. I really do.
Get to, but not.
Yeah, we might not finish, but I think we'll get to it.
Yeah. I don't know. Well, let's decide what we want to do for Sunday, because I don't think we're going to do sneaking.
I think we're
think you
going in a
want
different
to do-
direction.
I think you want to do it for a whole week.
Would you? Oh no, we were gonna do a whole week of that too. Never mind.
Okay.
Jeez Louise. Space Invaders for the N64. I've done it.
I don't have that.
I
Do
do.
you have that? Is that good?
We've played it.
I mean, I know it's a good game. Is that like...
Oh, it's Space Invaders. I feel like we can get a half hour of Space Invaders. There's different levels. It's not the same Space Invaders level every time.
Okay. If you want to take a gamble on my N64.
Possibly Space Invaders this Sunday. Or next Sunday or whatever Sunday we're talking about. We record a lot of stuff. I
Look
don't know
forward
when this is coming
to
out.
maybe Space Invaders.
Woo!
That was a beautiful what are those called? Soundwave.
Yeah. I was going to do another one. I didn't.
Okay, yeah, that was it for the podcast. Like I said, they will be longer when we have a guest on them. Our theme song is Sunny Day Radio Edit by Froggy and the Friendship. Go check them out on SoundCloud. They were nice enough to let us use their song, and it's great. And here it comes. I'm Thunder.
Lightning.
See you next